This is Tattoober again. Welcome to episode 28 of my Build a World Challenge. What we're going to do here is I want to create our new families. So we're going to do 4 different videos, 4 different households. And I kind of have some ideas I want to branch into. So we have one here, one here, one here, one here. That's where I kind of want to go. We'll make this into a community a lot later. When we decide what we want to do. I don't want to have too many of these bigger lots as household lots. So let's not get too much into this. Riverside Roost. These are all going to be, well, let's not go too far into the next videos. This is going to be a single family household. And it's going to be kind of temporary. I want to create into the occults. Because I have occult packs. So I kind of want to start branching off into the occults because of the mods I'm using. So I want to create the Sims that are going to become the first of our occult Sims. And that's what we're going to kind of work on now. We can unlock everything except for mermaids right now as we progress. So I'm going to start first with vampire. I almost wanted to use him as a vampire, but I don't like him. I want a really kind of good looking kind of guy. So let's just kind of browse through here a little bit. These videos shouldn't take as long as my other videos. Everybody's just so ugly. That one looks like Jesus. What is going on? You know what? I almost like this. I don't know if it's just because he's wearing a suit. Okay, so let's change this. I don't like just randomizing. Let's keep our body shape the same. I want that slender, kind of muscular looking build. And I'm looking for a pale dude. Hopefully we can create... Nope. You know, it always takes so long to randomize. I don't like building Sims. I kind of just like to go random because I like the creations they make. But we just being on an unlucky streak right now for a good-looking Sim. Normally we hit it on the dot. Oi. So let's keep this skin tone. We could probably change that up. You know what? I kind of like this guy. Let's go with this guy. We're going to do some editing on him. I kind of like that look. I kind of like that look. I like this suit jacket kind of look. I just don't care for the pants. Even though they are like a vampiric pants. And he just happened to be in vampire clothes. So I kind of like that. He's just going to be like this super... I don't want to say fancy looking guy, but I do like that. I do like that look. Now, we can't make him a vampire. We have to have him study the vampire lore and go from there. So, formal. Can I sort this by pack? Let's just see if we can't go with, nope, it takes it off. I kind of like that for formal, even though you don't want this hat. He's never going to wear the hat. That's nice for formal. Let's keep going. Athletic. There's no vampire athletic shoes. So let's come back to athletic. There's no sleepwear. There's no party wear. There's no swimwear. Wow. So everything kind of gets cut out after formal, huh? Everything kind of gets cut out after formal. All right, let's just throw on these. Let's use these gym shoes. I kind of like those high tops. So we'll give him some socks. We want longer socks? No, let's not go longer socks. Let's just go regular size socks. You can kind of see them under there. That's more than enough. Some shorts. Let's go with those shorts. And I like the hoodie, but I want to keep them, you know, in that dark look. So that'll be good for athletic. He can do some exercising in that. All right, sleepwear. Let's just give him these. Can we get these in a black? There we go. That's how he sleeps. Looks good to me. Party wear. I like the top. Don't like the pants. I'm trying to go kind of fast here. And let's see if we can change this top into like a darker top. So I like his standout appearance there, and then he gets more dark as he goes out more so. I don't see him doing very much swimming. But we can get him into some swimming. There's some swimming. That's swim gear. Hot weather. I don't know how often he's going to be in hot weather, only because You know, he's a vampire. But I don't know. Well, he will be a vampire. He will be a vampire. I don't like that top. I feel like it should be... I think that looks okay for hot weather, but I don't like those shoes. I don't see him wearing sandals. Maybe just like some loafers. All right. What the crap is this? So there we go. I like that as far as his cold weather too. I like that's his formal. Let's do this as formal. And then this as his cold weather. I like that a little bit more. But again, we're going to have to change his shoes. I think I like him in the boots in the cold weather. And then formal, I like everything except for his socks. So we're going to have to change his socks. He shouldn't have... There we go. Let's put on some Argyle socks. There, that looks better for... I like that. I like that. Now, we want him to be... I was thinking Corvin. Let's, I want to give him, like, Marcus. Marcus almost sounds vampiric, but I want, like, a weird, longer kind of name for his last name. Stephenson. Marcus Stephenson. No. This is like a lineage. Villegas. Marcus Villegas. I kind of like that. So the first one we want to get is Vampire Family. So this wants to create a family of vampires. That's our first milestone for the Forgotten Hollow area that we have to complete. I hit that random, but I had a couple so cold-blooded. I wanted to use cold-blooded, and there was a few of these other ones that were we don't want flirty. Smug. I really like that smug, cold-blooded, and where is I want genius because I see him being like incredibly smart. You know what I mean? What's brilliant? Do I? Let's go with clever. I like that one. They build mental, creative, and social skills slightly. Well, I don't know if I want that. Let's go with brilliant. They're just extremely talented at everything. So I think that's a good sim. Marcus Villegas or Valgas. That will be the beginning of our vampire lineage. I really like that idea. He seems to be a good choice for us. Now, we can't move to Forgotten Hollow until we... I think we can move to Forgotten Hollow. But I think it's only after... he's gonna move in anyway, but I just want to double check on my unlocks tracker here. Yeah, Forgotten Hollow's locked until one sim maxes the vampire lore skill. So that's his goal, is to get the vampire lore, and then he can move to Forgotten Hollow and become a vampire. So right now, it's just going to be him. And he's just going to focus on being the best vampire he can be. So this is all about lineage for him. And I have a mod installed for lineages. So we'll be able to track that. So let's just go here to gallery. We got $17,000. I wonder if I can find a decent house with a computer. That looks good. We just want a residential. Glimmerbrook Cottage. I almost like that residence. It seems to be mystic. This one seems kind of cozy. It's only 10,000. Oh, look at it. It's just a single open room. A little bit too small for what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I don't need anything super fancy. I just don't want something like super ugly. I just want to have some room to live. That's 19, so we can't afford it. We only have 17.5. Three bedroom, two bath. That's way too big. What's this? Wizard House Shell. Well, we're not really a wizard, but it's only 14. Oh, and it's completely empty. Of course, it says shell. What if we went vampire as a search term? And it's kind of found something that looks starter vampire house. It's 19,000. We don't have 19,000. I really liked that house until I saw the price tag. Kind of like this. What about that one? 17.9. Almost enough money. We could have gotten this one. Almost. That would have been a nice house to start off in. 19. We'll definitely get his money up and let him get a bigger house, a nicer house in Forgotten Hollow. I just need something cheap. That's 16. And it's got everything we need. It's good enough. We don't really need a 2-bedroom home. But it'll be a good starter house for us. That's all we needed. And we're down to $800. Oh, and we even got a pond in the front yard. So we come in on this street. It looks like we got a little water over here, some rocks. This doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad at all. And it's just this little house where he can work. He doesn't own a computer yet. That's kind of rough. I was making sure that wasn't a money tree. You know, this is a cozy little house, you know, for a little vampire fella. We definitely need to get a computer, though. That's almost a must. Well, that one would be $800. We'll start off with as basic as it can be, because we got to study vampire lore. So that's a priority. So let's bring him into his new house. This is your home, buddy, Mr. Marcus. And like I said, he is going to be the beginning of our vampire family lineage through the whole series. This is our first vampire. Well, he will be our first vampire. That is my plan for him. So let's go ahead and get him over here, and we want to study vampire lore. Where do we start this at? I'm pretty sure it's in here, right? Vampire secrets, yeah? That should start us with the vampire lore skill. Vampire lore. Look at it cranking up. What the crap? Like, he can't be going through it that fast. Hopefully it's not the, I don't have enough money for that. So we can't do that. I wonder if it's because the deals that I got for him. There's, him being brilliant and stuff like that, or if this level 1 goes by really fast. He doesn't seem to be gaining the skill anymore, though. Maybe I have to read the encyclopedias. He doesn't seem to be learning the vampire lore skill, though. So I think we have to buy the encyclopedias, or he just gets it when he's done. I don't know how this works. I've never played the vampires or the werewolves or anything of that nature, so... Okay, so we have to order vampire books if we want to learn more. He doesn't have enough money, doesn't have enough money. So how are we going to make some cash? We need to make some money. I could go into build mode and delete some stuff. Like, we don't need this, we don't need that. We'll have to figure out how to do this. So, I can't get a job. Why is this? Oh, that's the mailbox for the other lot. Okay. I'm like, why is there a... You know what? Can I go to build mode here? We don't need to be this gothic. So can I delete this for... Oh, nope, that's a debug item, so it doesn't matter. I was hoping to delete something to make a few dollars. I don't mind a fishing pond out there. See, to get you like $100. What is this candelabra? You know, let's keep the candelabra. Let's keep the candle. You know what we can do? I just had an idea. Let's stop searching for information on vampires and let's travel real quick. Because we're allowed to travel. So just to keep him started, I just don't want to end the episode this early with 20 minutes into the video, 25 minutes into the video, which it wouldn't be too bad. But I want to order his vampire lore book. So let's go to our community garden. Because I'm going to get him building up some skills and working and so forth. And then we will get him into the next stage of his life. So if we go here, aw, aw, well that's super unfortunate. Somebody's already harvested everything here. I was gonna come here and harvest. Here we go, harvest all. Let's see if there's anything here I can still harvest. I see a bunch of carrots and stuff like that. So he may be able to earn a few dollars still. Sure, he likes gardening. There still might be more fruits and vegetables and stuff he can harvest here. This was full of flowers when I left with my other family, but other Sims may have come over. It is a community garden, so others may have come and harvested food. And I made it that way. That way, we can't just live off of this. But this here is a money tree. So I was hoping that would be grown and he can harvest the money tree. But it looks like he's getting some green beans and some spinach and some peas. He reached level 4. Maybe his brilliant mind is a skill we don't need to have. He's gaining skill way too fast. But I mean, he is a vampire genius, so well, he will be a vampire genius. I don't see any of these flowers able to harvest. Can we get some honey? We can. Collect honey and wax. So honey and wax, I have the mod to get us wax as well. We can get beeswax from here. And I wanted to use that in the candle making skill. So we do have, I want to keep the honey and I want to keep the rest of the stuff. But let's go to here. And if we collect spinach, parsley, basil, strawberries, valerian root, soybean, mushrooms, here, here, and here. And I'm going to take off the valerian root. I might take off the basil and the parsley too. Let's sell this for 192. Because I want to get him learning herbology as well. Wow, then bees are loud. So is that all? How much? You already collected it, didn't you? So if we collect this, I want to save the wax and get him a candle making station in time, and I want him to collect the wax. I think a vampire's skill to sell, candles would be a good skill for a vampire. And herbology, like the old skills. So we're up to $300 now. I wanted to save some honey. So we'll save these for honey. And then we'll have him go home. And I want to see if we can buy our first volume of the encyclopedia. That's a lot of wax too, though. Probably a piano. He'd probably want to learn the piano skill. I can just see him with, like, these skills that he's going to want to have, Like, I always picture vampires, like herbs and uh, pianos and, just like the old stuff, from way back when. Like, but we know he's a newer vampire, so he's not going to have that ancient vampire culture. But if we learn that now, we can start teaching that to our later generations. All right, I do want to come here real quick and change this to, what was his name? Um, shoot, I don't know what to even call this. We'll say future vampire. This way I can remember as I'm playing, and we'll remember that later. I just didn't want to say 2-bedroom vampire home. Let's go back here. And we're going to go to our vampires, stuffs, and purchased homes. Encyclopedia number 1. And then we got that book. And we still have $300. Okay, so we got our first volume. So we can learn that. I'm going to get him painting. That way we can try to earn up some skill points and maybe a few more dollars. Because we're going to need more money. So we might as well get him learning something. So with that, we've made progress. We have our first person here. That's our Market Velagas. That's his name. Or Vilegas. I can't think of which way we want to pronounce that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. We'll end this video here. Marcus will be our first vampire in our vampire lineage. And we will see everybody in the next episode. Stay blessed.